friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with Stitch, and today is Saturday, December 11th, 2021. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you're here spending part of your day or evening with me. I am filming quite a bit later than I normally do. Oh, I see I have the blind closed. I forgot to open it this morning. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's getting quite dark out, and it's been a very rainy, very windy day. Last night, that was my stash. That was my haul. It just fell down. I could start over, but hey, this is real life, right? So today has been a very busy day. I left this morning. I actually went to work for a few hours. Our students have finals today. Yes, they have finals on Saturday. So today was the first day of finals. So I had to go. My students, they didn't take an exam. They had to do presentations. And they did a great job. So that class is officially over. I have some grading left to do for that class. And then I teach for another university. This is also finals week for them. And they do have an exam. And the computer actually grades that. But I have some other, like their final projects and their final papers to grade for that. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. But after finals this morning, I went and ran a bunch of errands. I went to Acorns and Threads, which I'll show you my haul. Because of course I got a haul. I'll show you that here in a little bit. I went to Costco, just ran several errands, a few more other random places, and I just got home. So it is a bit later, is my point, than I normally film. Okay, let's get into it. I had a couple questions. So last week we had our first of 2 planning Zoom call. Now some of you have requested, especially in the Stitch Facebook group, they wanted to do a Zoom meeting where we talk about planning. And so we did that last Sunday, and it was great. It was so much fun. I hope it was helpful to those who could join us. And we are going to have another one next Saturday, so that's the 18th of December, and it's from 10:30 to 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. It is going to be right after our regular magazine monthly challenge Zoom call that we do. That usually that's from 9 to 10. We usually go a little over, which is why I pushed our planning call to 10:30. And if you're not a part yet of the Facebook groups, go ahead and join us on Magazine Monthly Challenge if you want to join us for that Stitchy just monthly check-in, and or join us at Stitch for the planning session. It's going to be, I don't really have an agenda. So if you attended last time, you're welcome to attend again. I don't have any content planned. It's really just answering your questions. And so some of the stuff might be the same depending on what the questions are answered. But you're certainly welcome to attend again if you already, if you haven't attended. Did that come out right? You know what I'm trying to say. You're welcome to attend if you already attended a second time. I don't know what the content will be because it just depends on what questions and what concerns people have. But I had a lot of fun. I love talking about planning and organizing, so I thought it was a lot of fun. So I hope you will join us for that. Seems Stitchy Flosstube asked, how do I store my floss, is what she asked. And so I have in my Amazon storefront, and thank you everyone for your very kind words about the storefront. That was really fun to read. So she asked, how do you use these tags? These are actually keychains to store my floss. So I'll show you. So this is how they come, right? They don't come with this on it, which I'm realizing now I forgot to add to my storefront, so I can go in and add that. These are just plastic keychains. I took my label maker and I put the DMC number on it. You can handwrite it as well. I wanted to add this little hook. You don't need it, but I wanted to add it on there just because I figured it's easier. It just depends on how your hands work, right? For some people, this might be hard to do this. For some people, it might be harder to split the ring and scoop it on. So the way I do this is I just loop the thread kind of like on here, only I just loop it through this hole. And then right now I have those photo storage boxes, and I just put, you know, however many will fit in one, like they're 4x6 size boxes. You can get them at Michael's or Joann's. I'll try to find them on Amazon, and I will link it in my Amazon shop as well. And I just put them in there. So, and then why I like having this hook on here is because when I'm working on a project, I like to have my floss here on this thread keep. So you can see, you can take it off of the keychain and put it on here, or you can just take this and hook it onto your thread keep like this. And then your floss hangs down, and then you know what number it is, so you don't have to mess with this whole thing if you don't want to. Anyway, I hope that explains how I use it. Let me know if you have more questions or if I wasn't clear. I am moving away from this. This is a good alternative to Annie's Keepers. I think I said that in my little note on these keychains, because they're very similar. It's just, where do you put it once you have it on here? And for me, I was putting them in the picture boxes, so that I could just go in and pull them out and I have the picture boxes, you know, I don't know, whatever will fit. So it might say, what is this? DMC 740. So the box might be DMC 720 to 740 in one box. And so I would just go into that box. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm happy to clarify if I need to. It's the end of the day, so I don't have much brain power left in me, but let me know, and I'm happy to re-explain that if needed. Okay, I think that was our only question. So let's get into whips. So first up this week, I stitched on Cat Alphabet. So Cat Alphabet is my Haid. Do I have it here is the question. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have the picture with me. All right, I was going to try not to edit. If I feel like editing, I'll put it in there. If not, then I'm sorry. I'll show it to you next time. This is my Haid. The artwork is by Irina Garmashova. This is for the A in Sparkle, which is our cross stick for this month. I am stitching this on 18 count Aida, 2 threads over 1, and this is where I'm at now. So you can just ignore these threads hanging down. But I got a lot more fill in up here. I got a lot of these other colors other than yellow, so you can see some orange and some red or like a red-orange coming through. This is all the, we're still in the background. So this is the first block, and it's going to say Cat Alphabet. It's going to be quite big, I think. But I just really felt like working on this month, so I got quite a bit of progress. This was 420 stitches because I use Pattern Keeper, and they count my stitches for me, so I don't have to. And I am now 0.22% of the way done. And I did cut my fabric down to size, you guys. Oh, my word. Look at this. I mean, it's massive. Now, there's a 3-inch border on each side, but still. This is going to be massive. I'm really motivated, though, and I really love it. And I feel much better about this project than I did about even Farewell to Anger. And I don't know why. I'm kind of dismantling Farewell to Anger. I'm going to keep it, you know, never say never. Right, I'm not giving up on it totally. I'm just going to kind of put it back in the stash pile for now, I think. And I'm unsure what I'm going to do with Balmy Spring Day. I feel like I want to start that one over on 18 count. And I will enjoy it more. So that's Cat Alphabet, 18 count Aida. For the A in Sparkle, there is no sparkle on there. It just worked. The title of the chart worked. Okay, then I did my Sunday spin, which is Kringles. This is by Little House Needleworks. And you have seen this. My goal for this year is to finish this roof. And I am over here working in this gable, and then I just have this left. And I am stitching this on 32 count pearl gray linen. And I am stitching this to count for the K in Kringles, or the K in Sparkle for Kringles. So you can't really see because I have it on the hoop. But this is the second gable. So I filled in all the snow up here, which took a while. So basically I just worked in white last Sunday. And I have the outline of the gable here. So you can see it will mimic this one exactly. So when I pull this out tomorrow, I will finish up this gable, and then I will start doing the end part of the roof. So this line, oh, I guess that, okay. So you see where the snow line, can you, here, let me see. There you go. See where that snow line ends? I'll try to show you how close that is. So that's about right there. And so you can see it's still a handful of stitches past that I have to go. These end pieces are a little bit longer than the center pieces. But I still think it's doable to finish it this month. And then I will have met my goal for the year on this. And then for next year, I'm going back to a time goal. And I can't remember, maybe I said 18 hours, 15 hours, something like that. I will be doing a Whip Parade / 2022 plans. That will be one video. I think last year I split up the videos, which was way too much video. Actually, this is what's funny. So next Saturday, because all my finals grading will be done, we have those 2 Zoom calls, right, next Saturday morning. And then I'm going to film my regular Flosstube, and I'm going to try to film the Whip Parade and my 2022 goals, and then I'm going to also film a planning video. So if you can't join us for any of the Zoom calls, then I'm going to do my own video where I just talk about how I plan, I guess. I do already have a video on my channel about how I plan, and not much has changed, but I'm happy to do it again. I guess that's always good to, I feel like nothing's changed, but maybe it has changed a little bit and I just haven't noticed. So it's good to do it once a year, and I can plan to keep doing it once a year just to keep things fresh. All right, so that was Kringles. And then I pulled out Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. Now, many of you remember that I had the first block. This is what it will look like. I had the first block almost done, and I realized that I had stitched it the wrong direction on the fabric. Here's a close-up picture. So many of you had such great advice. Some of you said, just cut it out, make it a small because you're almost done, make it an ornament, give it to a friend, and then just restart it. I would have done that, but I didn't have enough fabric, and I didn't want to, because this fabric is so big, I didn't want to toss the whole fabric. I wouldn't have tossed it. I would have used it for another project, but I just didn't want to buy yet another piece of this fabric. So I didn't do that. Some of you suggested changing, because I was like, well, I can't because of the lyrics. And they said, well, can you change the lyrics around? And probably if I had more mental capacity, which I just don't, my friends. I just don't. So, okay, ignore the needle minder. I'm just using what I have. I frogged the whole thing. I frogged it all out, which you really can't tell. It was kind of like, it was this, this direction, I think. So I frogged the whole thing out. It took me 3 evenings worth of work, so about 9 hours to frog it all out. And then I restarted. I think I've worked on this 2 evenings so far to restitch it. I have checked. I want you to check for me too. I have checked multiple times that I am stitching this in the right direction, and I want verification, okay? Because it's going to be 3 squares across, right, and 4 squares down. So that should fit. So yeah, so if you're looking at it like this, 3 squares across will fit now. The nice thing is that I did this quite a while ago, so I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm restitching it, kind of. It kind of feels all new. So that's kind of nice. It's not like I'm not like, oh gosh, I just stitched this. It doesn't feel like that to me. So my plans for this has changed this year. So instead of my goal being stitching the first 2 blocks, I'm just going to stitch 1 block. And I think next year I might try to do 3 to make up and get myself back on track. But I feel like that's a little bit pushing it with everything else I have planned. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. That would be really helpful. I would love your insights. If I just say next year, my goal is to do, it would still be 2 blocks. So I would be, instead of being on even numbers every year, so 2 blocks a year, I would be on odd numbers, which is okay, right? Because in a couple years, then we will be focusing on that one to push it to a finish anyway. So that's what I stitched on this week. Christmas at Acorn Hollow, back to block 1. So haul. So I had no haul last week. I have more than made up for that this week. First up, one of the things we talked about in our planning video, and I was talking with Candy from the 614 Stitcher, was what do you do with your PDF charts? Like, how do you store them? What's your storage system like that? And Candy said, well, I print a copy of the front page, and maybe a lot of other people do too. I print a copy of the front page, and I just store that front page of the chart with the rest of my charts. So that way I have a reminder that I own this chart. Well, I have been meaning to do that same thing for a while, and I just never have. I don't have a color printer at home right now, and I've been meaning to just go do the UPS store. And so I finally did. After we hung up from that call, I was just really motivated. And so I did take the first page of all my charts and I sent it to UPS and they printed it in color. And I'm so pleased with the results, the outcome. And I found so many charts that I forgot I had because they're PDFs and you don't see them. Oops, sorry, I bumped you. So I just wanted to show you some of them. These are not all the charts, but these were kind of some of my favorites that made me kind of gasp and say, oh, I forgot I have that one. Okay, so this first one is a Haid. Santa brings the tree. It doesn't say who the artwork. Yeah, I don't see who has the artwork. But it's called Santa Brings the Tree. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those rich blues in that coat. So that one kind of made me say, oh, I forgot I had that one. This one is by Charting Creations. It's called Festive Birds on a Snowy Perch. Look how darling. Now, if and when I stitch this one, I will probably get like blue, what is that? Blue fabric with the snow like little drops on it, and not stitch the background. I will just stitch like the birds and the tree limb and the pine cones because this is all background stitching. So I thought that one was really cute. I'm going to save that one for last. This one, Christmas ornaments. This is a download from Hirschner's. I think EJ is working on it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful one. I just love the pinks in there. So that one, I think I printed the whole, yeah, I did. I printed the whole chart of that one. This one, I also printed the whole chart. I got this from Annie's Cross Stitch. It's a download. It's called Elegant Christmas Tree, and it just took my breath away. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. Lots of confetti in there. Oh my gosh. You can just see the confetti in there. But it's so pretty. So I love that. Okay. This next one, I completely forgot. So you know I ordered a chatelaine a couple weeks ago, which I think is going to be delivered any day now. This is another chatelaine that I completely forgot I have. This is Christmas Mandala. So can you see? And I'm going to probably stitch it on black. That's kind of what it's called for. And here it's showing it in white. But isn't that going to be gorgeous? And I really want to start this one really soon. I'm not going to because I haven't ordered the kit or anything. I did look for some of the Gloriana silks at Acorns today. So if you don't know, Gloriana is having some supply issues. I mean, she's working as hard as she can, but Gloriana silks are very hard to find. So I did find some of them at Acorns today. So I'm starting on that collection. And then this one. This is another Haid. It's called Cardinal Cottage. Artwork is by Donna Gelsinger. And oh my gosh, I think I need to start this one like ASAP. Look how beautiful that is. Do I need to start another Haid? Absolutely not. Have I already started collecting the DMC for this one? Maybe. Look how pretty it is. I love it. Yes, it's 525 wide by 700 stitches high. I'm going to have to order some Aida for this, but I think I'm going to start it soon. I just love it. I just love it so much. So those are just a few of the fun ones that I really especially loved and liked, and wanted to share with you. So let me know what you think. I have a feeling that we're going to be starting a Chatelaine pretty soon, and I have a feeling we're going to be starting another Haid pretty soon. That is my feelings. So I got those photocopies, and I love it, and it was super easy to just send to my UPS store and pick up. You can even pay online, so you just go in and you pick up. Another thing I ordered, now Ronnie commented when I was talking about how dreadful that glisten gloss was on the You Are Amazing. She said, buy this on Amazon. It's called Thread Zap It. And it literally like zaps the thread. And so it kind of sears it looks very alarming, doesn't it? It's a thread burner. So it prevents the threads from fraying. So she said, I use it. You should try it. So I'm going to try it and see. I don't know. Yeah, this is by the Beadsmith. So if I like it, I will put it in my Amazon shop. But yeah, so this could be a really good solution to threads that fray. So thank you, Ronnie, for that tip. Okay, so the other thing I got, so this is Pam and Steph from Stitching Stuff talked about these last week. I've had them on my wish list for a long time, and I just finally bought them. I will put them in my shop as well. They're called Smart and Cool Magnetic Silicone Ties. They use it to corral their fabric. They are meant for cord ties, I think, but they work really well for corralling your fabric. I have not tried these either. I just got them in the mail, so I'm excited to try those. Because some of these bigger projects has a lot of fabric that won't even fit inside some of the grime guards, even though Ronnie, when he makes them very generous, so that you can usually fit a lot of fabric. But some of these bigger projects, excuse me, that I'll be working on, I don't think all the fabric will fit, or just needs a little extra help. You know what I mean? All right, and then I went on Stash Unload, and I picked this up. I have another thing from Stash Unload that is on its way. This is the Gold Collection Petites. This is a Dimensions. It's called Splendor at Night. Can you see that, church? I just thought it was really pretty. And it comes with everything you need. So I just thought it was really pretty. It was reasonably priced. So I got to pick that up. And then I should have checked before I came on here if this is still available. I don't think this is still available. So Jan Hicks and Jan Hicks Creates and partnered with Mystic Meadow Creations for a kind of like a kit. So you got this project bag, super pretty. And then, so inside, Jan designed a chart, which I will put a link in, or a picture in here over my face, so that you can see what her chart looks like. I'll have to see if her chart is available on her site or not. I'm not quite sure. You can check Mad for Yarn if you want. But they collaborated, and so Jen made the charts, and Mystic Meadow Creations is the bag, and then this floss bed. I love these things. I think I say that every time. And then it came with this cute little pouch. Came with a Tazo tea. It's Joy. I actually think I have a box of this in my cupboards. And then it came with, this is a needle minder with a snowflake, and then a zipper pull with a snowflake. And then in here, we got a floss ring. Can you see? So it has these little, this is a pine cone, a little charm, and then this beautiful deer picture. They're so cute. I love it. And then I got some floss cards, Midnight Clear. They're all the same. And then on the back, your thread and your color. So I am pretty well set. I just need to get the floss. I don't know what exactly, and the I didn't get the fabric. So check. I'm not sure how many she has left, if she has any. So, but check Mystic Meadow Creations website and see if she has any more of these collaborations left. So her project bag is very, very nice. So that came in the mail. And then I got some Stitchy Kindness in the mail. So first up, I haven't heard back from this person. So I'm not going to share their first name or last name. I'm just going to show what they sent me because I haven't heard back from this individual if they are okay with me sharing their name. But I got this sweet Christmas card. Isn't that darling? Look at the license plate. It says ho, ho, ho. And in this card, I got some really cute cutouts. I think these are so darling. I got a Santa, and he's double-sided. A little penguin. And a little snowman. And he's glittery. And then this individual made me this zipper pull. So it has the hook, and it has my favorite color blue in there. The blue buttons. It has this little jingle bell. Whoops. And I'm going to try it. Can you hear it? I love it. I love the sound. And then down here is this beautiful blue butterfly. So thank you so much. I love it. It completely made my day. And I will treasure this. Actually, this will look really nice on this blue bag. Well, I guess this one comes with it. I'll find it. Maybe I'll put it on my Dovo scissors as like a scissor keep. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But thank you so much. You are so very sweet for sending that to me. And I really appreciate it. And then Candy, my friend Candy, who said I could say her name, I won a giveaway on her channel, the 614 Stitcher. If you haven't checked her out, be sure to check her out. I'll try to remember to link her channel below. Sent me this really sweet card, which I think is lovely. Blue is my favorite color, as you know. And I look at the snowman. Like, I just think it's so pretty. And what I won from her channel is I won this chart, Starlit Snowflake. This is by It's So Emma. So that's super pretty. There's a red, a blue, and a gray version, I guess. Different colorways. So I'll probably do the blue. Because, of course. And so she talked about doing a sow with this. Is that what you said, Candy? Anyway, I love it. So thank you so much, Candy. And then not only that, she gave me this, she made this, sewed this for me. Look at that beautiful fabric. It's like a mug rug, but I don't want to put a mug of anything on it because I don't want it to get dirty. So I might put it on like my sewing table upstairs or something and put like a jar of pencils or something on it because I don't want to put coffee or tea on it because I'm afraid it would stain the beautiful fabric. And then she also sent me her floss cards. So it says the 614 Stitcher. She's from Ohio. So I assume that's the state of Ohio. I don't know the shape of Ohio, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. She loves butterflies, so there's butterfly, and purple is her favorite color. And then on the back, you have floss type, floss color, chart symbol, and then her info here. So here, you can see Candy, the 614 Stitcher. So you can look her up on on Flosstube. So thank you so much, Candy. You're so sweet and so thoughtful for the giveaway and all the extra goodies. So thank you. I really appreciate that as well. Oh, and then I went to Acorns today. Here's my Acorns bag. Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. So here's what happened, y'all. What happened was every year Acorns sells a coupon book, and it's 12 coupons, one for each month, and they, sometimes it's 20% off all thread, sometimes it's 20% off fabric, sometimes it's 20% off your order, and then 3 times a year they have a coupon, I think it's 3 times, for you draw a token and you get anywhere from 20 to 40% off, either 20, 30, or 40% off. So that's December's coupon is draw your token and see how much you get off. Well, I got 40%. So I totally hit the jackpot. Yes, I did go out and buy a lottery ticket after that because I had really good luck, because not only, I'm not going to go through each one of these. This is not a way to treat your Gloriana silks. I know. I got a bunch of Gloriana silks for Alpine Gardens, which is a chatelaine, which I'm itching to start super soon. They had exactly what I needed in stock, like all of it. All the Gloriana that is very hard to find right now. All of it was in stock for Alpine Gardens. A few of the ones were in stock for Christmas Mandala, so which is completely fine because, like I said, I haven't ordered the kit. So basically what I did is from European Cross Stitch, I ordered the kit for Alpine Gardens without the Gloriana because she will sit on that kit and wait till she gets Gloriana in stock, which could be months. So I said, I just want the thread pack without the Gloriana, and I'll try to source it myself. Well, Acorns had it all. I got the last ones, folks. So there are still some Glorianas, so if you need Glorianas, check with Acorns. But so I'm thrilled, and then I've started getting the Glorianas for Christmas Mandala whenever I start that. So a bunch of Gloriana, that was 40% off. Kind of can't beat that. And then I have been wanting these 2 charts for a very long time. And I just said, you know what, I just need to get them because I had this fear of things going out of print and then I regret not buying it. This is Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist. Consider the Lilies. Huge, giant one. This was released in March 2020, so right when the pandemic started. This is 435 stitches by 363. It's giant. I've been watching Jen Lee of Quirks and Stitches. I think she's working on this or has finished it. It's a book, you guys. It's not a pattern. It's a book. So either she finished it or she is working on it. And then, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I also got his eyes on the sparrow, which I have loved. This one is 435 by 363, and this was released in August 2014. So I got this, and these were also 40% off because I drew my token. So I know that Jen Lee just finished this one. And again, this is a book. But I love it. I kind of want if anyone knows of something this style of like All Creatures Great and Small, I think there's something like that out there, but that's what these remind me of. And so if anybody knows of an actual chart that's similar in style to this, with like All Creatures Great and Small type, let me know. And because I'd like to add that to my stash. Okay, the other thing I got, whoops, one more Gloriana. It's so soft. Okay, so I always check their Mira pile, always, when I go there. At one point I had, I think, 5 different charts pulled out, but I said, no, you can't do this. 2 of them, so I only bought 2 charts, 2 mirrors. Well, not mirrors. One's a lavender lace, and one is a mirror. But I, 2 of the ones that I had pulled out were on my Christmas list. So I said, don't buy them now. So I got lavender and lace, which were mixed in with the Miras, which is fine. That's kind of how my brain thinks of lavender and lace as well. It's called Ice Angel. Can you see that? It's a beautiful angel with a little tree, and she has a blue and white beautiful dress on. I think it's gorgeous. I just want her in my stash. I have no plans to start her anytime soon, but I love it. This is from 1993. That picture is not showing up very well. It's much prettier, and it will be even prettier in person when you're stitching it. There are some blends, which is fine. And then, oh my gosh, I had never seen this one before. Oh my gosh, this is called Santa. It's a Nora Corbett. What? I love it so much. So full color. So I picked up those two, and then I picked up, because I had 40% off, picked up the bead pack for Winter White Santa. When I checked out, they're like, do you know that this is not, the bead package does not match the chart? I said, yes, I know. I have Winter White Santa in my stash. It was one of the first charts that my parents got me when I got back into cross stitch. So I picked up the bead pack because I had 40% off. So yeah, so now I have the beads. And then, so the things that were on my wish list that I put 2 of the charts back were, it's this, what's it called? Couriers. Christmas Eve Couriers. It's Nora Corbett. It's all the reindeer and the sleigh. Oh, here. All the reindeer and the sleigh. I want them all. I want to figure out if I could stitch them all in one piece. I don't know if you can, though, because they have kind of different shapes and whatnot. So let me know if you have seen anybody do these all on one really super long piece of fabric. Or what other cute ideas you have for displaying them. Because, like, I don't mind the borders. Like, I think that's really pretty, and I think that's really pretty, but I kind of want it all. I mean, the whole point of collecting them all is to have them all together. So let me know if any creative ideas you got. Anyway, so I got the embellishment pack for Dancer. And I got the embellishment pack for Comet. Because 40% off, and if I don't get these for Christmas, I'm going to start collecting them myself anyway, so might as well have that in my stash. Whew, that's a lot of stuff I got from Acorns today. So, that is what I got. Thrilled. It feels like Christmas already. So plans. Plans really, tonight I'm going to continue working on Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. I'm going to work on Kringles tomorrow, Sunday. And then I don't know what I'm going to work on during the week. I'll definitely be working on some Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. I will continue to work on that. If I get tired of it, I might switch over to Elegant Pumpkins because I do still want to get 9 hours in on that piece yet this month if possible. I don't know. Maybe I'll start Cardinal Cottage, the new Haid. If my fabric comes in, I haven't even ordered it yet. So anyway, so that is what I have. I thought this was going to be a super short video, and it turned out to be quite long. But that's good, right? Some of you like long videos anyway. But I hope you will join us next weekend for either a Magazine Monthly Challenge Zoom call, for a planning call, Zoom call. How do you sign up for those? And where do we get the thing? So you can sign up. Magazine Monthly call is only in the Magazine Monthly group. The planning call is in both the Magazine Monthly group and the Seasick Stitch Facebook group. All this is linked below too. And then if you're not on Facebook, so what we're doing is I'm not giving the link out until like 10 minutes before the Zoom call starts, only because every time I've tried to set a link ahead of time, we've had issues. So so if you want the link but aren't on Facebook, you can send me an email. My email is in the description box below, and I'll just email you the link 10 minutes or so before the actual call starts. And then look for some videos from me from next week. Regular Flosstube, Whip Parade, and a planning video as well. All right, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you next week. Bye.